Chosen one. This wealth of yours will shock everyone. Your time has come to have everything. There are certain moments in life when something greater moves, silently at first, then powerfully, undeniably. This is one of those moments. Your life has not just been about surviving storms, enduring trials, or pushing through invisible barriers. All of that was preparation. You have walked through seasons where lack tried to define you. You've heard the whispers of doubt, seen the raised brows of those who didn't believe in your dreams, and felt the sting of being overlooked while others seemed to be celebrated. But all of it, every quiet night, every unanswered prayer, every door that was shut, was constructing the platform for this, the sudden, divine wealth that is about to enter your life and shock every single person who counted you out. Watch this video until the end, because what's being released through these words isn't just information, it's an activation. Write your warmest wishes in the comments and drop the number 777 to signal your readiness for the miracle. This is how we align and energize the universe, together with unified belief and spiritual fire. Chosen one, press the like button, click subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's start this powerful message. Not the shallow definition the world clings to, not the material symbols alone, though they are coming, but the wealth of favor, the wealth of spiritual strength, the wealth of divine strategy, the wealth of God-backed resources flowing to you in ways that don't make sense to the average person. You are stepping into a time where you no longer chase provision. Provision recognizes and chases you. The ground beneath you is different now. The air around you carries prophetic substance. What used to take you years will now manifest in weeks. What used to require begging will now require only your presence. Because when a chosen one steps into alignment with divine wealth, they stop speaking from the place of survival and begin commanding from the realm of abundance. Your time has come to have everything because you have been shaped to handle everything. God didn't just give you dreams. He gave you spiritual shoulders wide enough to carry legacy. He gave you a heart molded through seasons of pruning so that when the treasures appear, they don't corrupt your soul. This is not just about making money. It's about becoming the kind of person who transforms wealth into movement, blessing into breakthrough, overflow into outreach. Let them be shocked. Let them gasp. Let them stand in disbelief. Because what they're about to see in your life won't be subtle. It won't be quiet. It won't be humble in the sense of hidden. It will be a display, not for ego, but for evidence. Evidence that when God selects someone, they can be buried and still rise. That when divine timing strikes, there is no delay that can withstand it. Your name is about to circulate in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. Your face is about to be seen in places where only high-level players gather. Your ideas are about to attract funding, favor, and forward motion. You've been preparing for this without even realizing it. Every rejection refined your discernment. Every betrayal taught you what loyalty really looks like. Every loss was a hidden investment. And now, the return is being released. And it's going to look like lands, contracts, deals, inheritance, surprises in the mail, divine introductions, property, global opportunities, business doors flying open without effort. Because when it's your time, chosen one, you don't beg, you align, you don't force, you receive, you don't explain, you demonstrate. The wealth that's coming isn't regular. It's going to be recognizable. It's going to be controversial. It's going to be discussed in hushed tones. People who once tried to limit you will now use your name to elevate their conversations. They'll wonder how you did it, where it came from, what you tapped into. But you won't have to answer, because your life will be the response. They won't understand that it wasn't a trick, a hustle, or a shortcut. It was divine timing. It was God. And it was always promised. And the ones who saw you in your lowest season, they're about to witness a level of blessing they never imagined. Some will repent for how they treated you. Others will pretend they always believed. And a few will remain silent, stunned, unable to process how the one they dismissed is now leading with unstoppable authority and unmistakable favor. But don't concern yourself with proving anything to anyone. This next level is not for validation, it's for manifestation. You don't need their permission. God already decided. The table is already being set. The wealth transfer is not coming. It has started. You are in it now. You're feeling it. The strange urgency to prepare, the signs in your dreams, the recurring numbers, the divine instructions, the inner knowing that something powerful is here. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. Your spirit knows what your environment hasn't yet caught up to. You're already wealthy in frequency. Your atmosphere is becoming pregnant with prosperity. Every time you speak, you shift. Every time you move in obedience, something unlocks. Every time you walk by faith, you step closer to the visible manifestation of everything that was spoken over your life. You've gone unnoticed for long enough. That invisibility was not punishment. It was protection. God was hiding you while building the kind of future no enemy could sabotage. But now, He's lifting the veil. The spotlight is coming, and with it, influence, affluence, and acceleration. There will be no more delay, no more false starts, no more cycles of just enough. The season of overflow is here, and it's not just financial. It's emotional, relational, spiritual, and creative. Your ideas will overflow. Your peace will overflow. Your confidence will overflow. Because when God funds your destiny, He doesn't do it halfway. Yes, chosen one, this wealth of yours will shock everyone. But not because you sought to stun them, because you sought to serve purpose. And in the process, you unlocked access to everything. You became the vessel God could trust with abundance. You became the example others will point to when they need proof that miracles still happen. You became the blueprint for legacy after drought, rise after ruin, multiplication after silence. You are not just going to have wealth. You are going to host wealth. And that means it will flow through you, touching others, transforming lives, shifting bloodlines. You will build things that last, fund visions that were never possible before. Become the reason generations after you never taste the pain you endured. You will be the turning point, the lineage shifter, the one that broke every ceiling with grace and fire. They thought you were finished, but God whispered, "Watch what I do next." Let them be stunned. Let them wonder. Let them gossip. It only highlights the magnitude of what's unfolding. The kind of blessings you're about to walk into cannot be explained. They must be experienced. And you, dear chosen one, are the living proof that heaven keeps its promises. This is your time, not a maybe, not a possibility, not a theory, a guarantee. Because when the divine says, now, nothing can say later. And right now, the clock in the spiritual realm is chiming loudly. It's your hour. your time, your rise, your everything. The energy is intensifying, and your spirit knows it before your eyes can see it. What's happening around you may still look ordinary, but what's being formed for you in the unseen is historic. Chosen one, don't mistake the calm before the divine release as silence. Don't let the stillness confuse you. This isn't stillness, it's setup. It's orchestration. It's the final seconds before the curtain is pulled back, and your wealth, your elevation, your moment takes center stage. God has already spoken over your life, and now everything is moving into position to honor that word. You are standing in the middle of a divine announcement. The universe is responding to the decree spoken over your name. Angels are shifting timelines. Favor is being dropped into the hearts of strangers who will open doors for you. Someone is thinking of your name right now. Someone whose yes will change your whole reality. And the wealth that has been locked up behind delays, family patterns, confusion, and spiritual attacks is breaking loose. Suddenly, boldly, and loudly. It was never meant to be small. Your blessing was never meant to blend in. The release that's coming is intentionally designed to be undeniable. God wants it known that it is His doing. Not luck, not chance, not favoritism from man, but divine supernatural intervention. This is not just a level up, it's a crown drop. You are being marked, chosen, and raised to become the evidence of heaven's abundance on earth. You will not just receive wealth, you will embody it. You will not just acquire things, you will become a beacon of divine establishment. And the wealth isn't just coming in one form. It's multidimensional. It's not just going to be a financial shift, it's going to be a fullness shift. You will feel the wealth in your mind, clarity like never before. Ideas will come so quickly and vividly that you'll know they didn't originate from you but from something higher. You'll wake up inspired. You'll go to sleep in peace. That racing mind of survival will give way to the still mind of vision. The anxiety that used to knock at your door will find that no one answers anymore, because peace lives here now. In your relationships, wealth will appear. Alignments will come without effort. People who carry pieces of your future will find you, not by chance, but by divine command. You won't need to force bonds or shrink yourself to be accepted. The tables you're being invited to now are set for your authenticity, not your disguise. Those who walk with you next will speak the language of destiny, not drama. They will not drain you. They will build with you. These connections are legacy-based, kingdom-based, rare and rich in purpose. Even in your body, the shift will be felt. Health, energy, stamina. Your physical vessel will begin to reflect the glory you carry inside. Strength will return. Fatigue will lift. Divine vitality will empower you to move, speak, create, and lead with fire. Because what's coming can't be handled in weakness. It requires capacity. And God is enlarging yours now, internally and externally. You're not just receiving money, you're being made ready for movements. Everything around you is going to look different. Not because the world changed, but because your season has. The lenses over your eyes have been adjusted. You're not looking through the lens of limitation anymore. You're seeing through the frequency of fulfillment. Your conversations are going to change. What you tolerate is going to shift. You won't be able to pretend anymore. The old version of you has nothing to offer this new chapter. And that's a good thing. That's the proof of promotion. You're entering rooms now where your presence alone is the confirmation that wealth is near. When you walk in, atmospheres shift. Silence becomes holy. People sense something they can't name. That's because you carry what can't be taught. Divine appointment, royal anointing, that unseen power that turns the heads of the high and the mighty without you having to say a word. And when you do speak, your voice carries spiritual currency. Your ideas don't just sound good, they activate movement. Your words don't just inspire, they build. Get ready for the shockwaves. Because the same people who thought you were just trying something new are about to realize they were watching the birth of a new dynasty. The same ones who thought your visions were too big, your dreams too far-fetched, are going to witness the realization of every promise. But this isn't revenge. This isn't proving them wrong. This is proving God right. This is showing what happens when someone dares to trust divine timing over human opinion. This is what it looks like when someone refuses to give up, even when it makes no sense to keep going. And yes, God could have given you the reward sooner, but the wait was never a waste. The wait was weight. It made you heavy in discernment, solid in faith, sharp in vision. You didn't just survive, you became forged. And now, everything about you is wealth-ready. That's why you won't lose it. That's why it won't slip through your hands. Because it's not a windfall, it's a divine delivery. It's not luck, it's legacy. This is the kind of wealth that gets written about. The kind that becomes documentary-worthy. A "how did they do it" story that ends with "God did it." And while they study your methods, they'll miss your source, because your success won't make sense unless you include the spiritual blueprint. That's what will shock them the most. Not just that it happened, but how it happened. Who it happened to. When it happened. And how fast it happened once heaven said, "Now." Chosen one, you are not late. You are not behind. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. You are not a fluke. You are not delusional. You are not crazy for believing. You are not wrong for dreaming. You are not weak for crying. You are not naive for trusting. You are not foolish for preparing. You are not arrogant for expecting more. You are right on time, and the time is now. And this wealth of yours, it will be loud. It will be public. It will be obvious. It will shock the systems, shake old beliefs, trigger the mediocre, and raise up the believers. It will awaken dormant destinies, inspire the watchers, enrage the critics, empower the ready, heal the wounded, and call the forgotten ones out of hiding, because your rise is not just a reward, it's a ripple, and it will stretch far beyond what you can see now. You're not just being elevated, you're being multiplied. Your resources, your reach, your recognition, your rewards. Everything is being expanded. And not for pride, not for vanity, but for purpose, for promise, for proof. So step with confidence, speak with authority, receive without guilt, move without apology. You are not stealing anything. You are inheriting everything. You're not asking for more. You are receiving what's already yours. This is wealth not just for you, but through you. And the world is about to be shocked into belief. What the world is about to witness through you isn't just a breakthrough. It is a divine eruption, the kind that cannot be hidden, toned down, or muted. Chosen one, there is no turning back now. The wheels have turned. The scroll has been opened. The declaration has gone forth. You are stepping into a space of such surreal abundance, it will feel like you're living inside a dream, except it's real, solid, documented, and undeniable. This is not the wealth you imagined in a far-off someday. This is the wealth that was scheduled, down to the moment, down to the second, by God. Every divine appointment that once felt delayed was not forgotten. It was being carved with precision. This is wealth that has been stored, reserved, guarded. Not in bank vaults of the earth, but in spiritual safes, marked with your name. That's why no one else could access it. No one else could impersonate you, replace you, or take what was designed only for you. Your wealth didn't get lost. It was simply waiting for the version of you who could hold it without falling. And now that version has arrived. Let's speak it plainly. Your time has come to have everything. You will no longer be the one clapping for others from the sidelines. You will no longer be the one watching others walk into rooms you know were meant for you. You will no longer sit at the window of destiny, peering through the glass, wondering when it will be your turn. That season is over. The turning of the tide is not coming. It has occurred. The wealth you've been praying for has found its entrance. And it's not trickling in. It's flowing, fast and focused. The system of heaven is precise. It doesn't guess, it doesn't forget. And when it releases wealth into the life of the chosen one, it's not just to bless, it's to establish. You're being rooted now. No more wandering, no more uncertainty. You're being planted in places of power, positioned for impact, anchored in legacy. Every part of your life is receiving an upgrade because God is not in the business of partial blessings. And this wealth isn't just about you, it's generational. You are the one in your bloodline who broke through the barrier, the one who had the courage to believe, even when belief felt expensive,